You know, it was unexplainable.
A great struggle.
This is 1970.
Subhanallah.
And then, you know, look at us today with this luxury.
Subhanallah.
You know,
So much
subhanallah.
luxury.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
About 5 years after I embraced Islam,
Yeah.
alhamdulillah, I embraced Islam 25 years ago.
Subhanallah, mashallah.
So about 20 years ago, I met this elderly lady. She was in her 90s.
Mashallah, mashallah.
And
She's Muslim, huh? Muslim?
Yeah, Muslim lady.
Alhamdulillah.
And she performed Hajj in the 1920s.
Subhanallah.
Yeah. Now, you must know...
Nearly 100 years?
Yes, I was mentioning, you know, it reflects actually a sad reality. So this friend of mine I was mentioning before we went to pray Asr was coming back on the plane. He was sitting with this man. Both of them, mashallah, are well-to-do, very wealthy. So my friend turns to this man and asks him how much you pay zakat every year. And guess what the answer was?
Zero.
He said, I don't. He said, I don't. He said, how come? He said, because I tried a few times and I was in pain. It hurts so much. He said, can you explain to me, what do you mean it hurts so much? He said, if you know how much my fortune is, you will realize why it hurts. He said, tell me. He said, my, you know, wealth is $11 billion. He said, I want you to calculate 2.5%. Yeah, okay, why don't you do that now?
That's the surplus that he has?
Or his
No,
overall.
His overall.
Okay.
His overall.
What is
you
the
know,
surplus, though? that he
That's,
has?
that's, the, no, but you see, I mean, out of that, you calculate the 2.5%.
Yes.
What did you get?
So it's like, I don't think it works nothing.
You see, it will not work. You see, the calculator will not even.
But what you can do is you can work it out of million and then add on
Yeah.
some zeros.
It's close to $250 million zakat.
But Sheikh, if you have this kind of wealth,
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, camel. Subhanallah.
You know, the husband in the one basket
Wow.
and the wife in the other basket.
Can you imagine
Maybe
that?
so you can't hear her complaining all the way.
Subhanallah.
You know? And I thought maybe suk gaduf, maybe.
Balancing,
No,
yes.
but when I came here, they said, no, this is a proper word. The plural being sakadif.
Subhanallah.
They used to travel by camel. Can you imagine? We complain about the hafil buses with the aircons that don't work properly.
Yeah.
They used to travel by camel from Jeddah
Jeddah to Mecca.
to Medina.
What? Then not Mecca?
Yeah, and then they used to, okay, first they used to go to Mecca.
Yeah.
Nowadays the people are going to Medina first, a lot of
Yes,
people.
yes.
But those that used to go to Mecca first,
Yes.
and then after Hajj they used to go
How long
to
was it in
Medina.
the camel trip from Jeddah to Mecca?
I stand to be corrected, but I
Okay.
think it was something like a week.
Wow. With no AC,
Yeah.
no petrol stations on the way, no hotels on the way.
You know what was beautiful?
Subhanallah.
The families that used to receive them here,
Yeah.
like for the South Africans, they used to be the Alawi family.
Subhanallah.
Said Shafi, said Alawi. They used to receive the pilgrims for 3 days without any charge.
Wow. The Sunnah, following the
Yeah, the
Sunnah.
Sunnah.
First 3 days without
Subhanallah.
any charge.
Subhanallah.
And then for the entire stay, remember they used to stay here from Ramadan until after Hajj
Wow. So
for
they get,
£100 sterling
wow. What a
The whole
bargain.
period.
for the whole period.
A great struggle, but subhanallah, what a great saving. Imagine now. Imagine. Subhanallah, that's a brilliant story. A brilliant story.
And then of course coming back by boat as well.
And then being finished here, the Hajj itself, with not the luxury that we have,
No.
would destroy you. And then going back, you'd become super fit.
Well, I often tell the people, you know, we speak about that the Hajj is easier today. I would say no. The Hajj, if we understand the word correctly, because Hajj in Arabic means qasd,
The cost, exactly.
which means goal.
Go.
Yeah,
And
to
the
seek
goal
something.
Striving.
is a journey to
yeah.
Allah in this life,
Yes.
in preparation to our journey to Allah in the hereafter.
Exactly right.
Exactly.
So, and actually, Hajj was easier for them
The greater hardship.
because of all the hardships. They drew ever closer to Allah,
Expiate.
and they got further away from the dunya.
Exactly.
You know, now we come here, we stay 5-star hotel, we eat by the buffet.
And we're complaining.
Yeah. And we're disconnected. You know.
Completely, yeah.
Subhanallah. It's a really important context. I mean, I think a lot of the viewers have to understand that as well too, that we have so much ease. We should be so grateful for the ease we have. Even if you live in a life of luxury back in your country, you still have so much ease coming here. It's different, it's crowded, it's busy. It might be messy occasionally because of the mass of people that we have. But see, so grateful. Listen to these stories.
It is. It's amazing.
You know, I have some people back in our country say, look, it's really hard, that Mina and Muzdalifah on the ground. I'm used to my mattress. I said, it's a small sacrifice.
Do you think it's wonderful how we actually come down? We
Yeah.
start with a 5-star in
Yeah.
Makkah and Medina. Then we come to Aziziyah as a 1-star.
Yeah.
Then from Aziziyah we go to Mina, which is -1.
Yeah.
Because,
Muzdalifah.
because Aziziyah there's 5 or 6 in a room.
Yes.
When you're in the Hilton and the Movenpick,
Yes.
you've got your own private room,
Exactly right.
ensuite bathroom.
Exactly.
Aziziyah, 6 people in a room, you're sharing 1 bathroom.
Yeah.
Mina, you're 100 in a tent,
Yes.
and there's 400 people to 1 toilet.
At school is what's outside. And I always mention, I graduated from dental school in 1986. What I taught to my students was different from what I was taught in dental school. Because many things in dentistry changed. They evolved, new techniques, new facts. You know, we thought that, oh, science doesn't change. You know, once you make a discovery, that's it. But that's not the case. Things change all the time. And you know, as Muslims, we have to realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us chance to enter through training institutions, and we graduate. He gives us a daily maintenance schedule, a weekly schedule, an annual schedule, and then Hajj. Now we come and put everything in perspective. You know, Hajj, yesterday I was talking about the maqasid of Hajj to my Hajj group with Falcon Travel, you know, that I come with from Canada. And to me, I see
Of transport
Every
from
lane
every
camel.
distant ravine and valley. So
Subhanallah.
can we say this is the center of the world?
Yes.
al-Qura.
It is.
The mother of all cities.
It is.
Sorry
Kif No problem. Welcome. Tafaddal. How's everything? How's everything good? What happened? The feedback.
Great location.
It's a beautiful.
Lovely view with the-
I love this. We should do the whole program out here.
I promised him yesterday.
Yeah. Answer.
The answer is okay. Inshallah. The Hadi and Fahd.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
I don't think you realised.
I missed what
That's
he
okay.
said.
That's okay.
What did he say?
It's okay.
So where were we?
Yeah.
No, we're speaking, this is al-Qura. إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين. The first house placed for mankind, for the worship of Allah subhanahu wa
And
ta'ala.
I always say to my wife, every time we come here, things are always different. It's changing all the time. It's the oldest inhabited city on earth.
Allahu Akbar.
But still, it's always changing and updating. Roads are different, buildings are different, new technologies are different. And you can go to the other side, see the mud brick houses, things that, all that history in one place, and always changing. You think of something old, you think of it being permanently old. But Mecca's not like that.
No,
It's
no.
always under constant change.
But
and
don't you think the
modification.
beauty is no matter how high they build the Zamzam towers,
Yes.
no matter how grand they make the new Hilton, or the Anjum, or whatever they are building around the Kaaba, it doesn't take away
From the worship.
from that reverence of that bait.
and why Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was an ummah. You know, usually you need people to make an ummah, but to have one individual as an ummah means that he had the attributes that can be present in an ummah. So this man takes his wife and son from green, beautiful, lovely Palestine and keeps walking. Stop. Stop where? بواد غير ذي زرع. There's absolutely nothing whatsoever. Then, and in Surah Al-Hajj it says, وَإِذْ بَوَّأْنَا لِإِبْرَاهِيمَ مَكَانَ الْبَيْتِ. We kept telling him, keep going. This is the place. Stop here. Okay? So Ibrahim stops, and then what happens? He basically leaves his wife, returns. For what reason? ربنا إني أسكنت من ذريتي بواد غير ذي زرع. For what purpose? Oh Allah, I brought my family to live in a wadi, valley, that is void of any vegetation. This is the purpose, not jealousy. رَبَّنَا لِيُقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةِ. Because one day, myself and my son are going to build the qibla of salat. And to challenge the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the beginning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not make, al-Bayt al-Haram as the qibla. That was the challenge. He said, turn to Bayt al-Maqdis. You will turn one day, but not now. Because the test of the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the change of the qibla.
A big test.
Banu Israel were tested with other things, but they failed. They said, سَمِعْنَا وَعَصَيْنَا. We heard and we disobeyed. Now for us, we said, سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا غُفْرَانَكَ رَبَّنَا وَإِلَيْكَ الْمَصِيرُ. We obey. But in the beginning, وَمَا جَعَلْنَا الْقِبْلَةَ الَّتِي كُنْتَ عَلَيْهَا إِلَّا لِنَعْلَمَ مَنْ يَتَّبِعُ الرَّسُولَ مِمَّنْ يَنْقَلِبُ عَلَى عَقِبَيْهِ. That we made this change of qibla so that we will know who is really committed to follow the mentorship of the messenger, okay? Separate them from those who will renegade.
So whatever instruction we are given, even if it
Absolutely.
conflicts with our
We do
feeling or emotions or desires, we follow the instruction.
Brother
and we
Noor,
throw behind us.
let me say that the battle that continues to rage in our lives until today, we never learned the lesson of Uhud. The Uhud continues in our lives because we are not obeying. We are not listening to the instructions of the Prophet. Stay on Jabal al-Rumat. No, we want to collect the booty like everyone else. And it's continuing. And that's why in Surah Ali Imran, 120 ayat out of 200 talk about the Battle of Uhud and whatever is related to the Battle of Uhud. 120 ayat. Because we're not learning the lesson. All we have to do is listen to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, connect the ibadat with muamalat, and translate that spirituality into action. Tomorrow, when we will start this symbolic journey through history from the beginning of time in Arafat, because I don't know if you heard this, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed us that whenever we hear in the athar things that do not negate or do not go against the nusus, the statements in the Quran or the Sunnah, we may use them, okay? Narrate them. So we are told that when Adam and Hawa came down, they did not come on the same spot. And that when they sought each other, they caught up with each other in Arafat. So basically we are summoned to go to square one, not the one in Mississauga, okay?
There's a mall in Mississauga called Square One.
So I want to make sure that it's not the mall that, so that's good. No, but I wanted to make sure that the Canadian will not say, oh, it's a Square One. So yeah.
Basically reset, right? Reset. Back to default, back to...
But we go and the star...
Exactly. So when he came and visited Islam's wife for the second time, he asked, what are you eating? He said, meat. What are you drinking? Water.
Yes.
That was it. That's nothing else. The
SubhanAllah.
Prophet actually went on to mention that were anyone to have their diet contained of just water and meat,
It would not suffice them.
Exactly.
And all the experts say that. Except Mecca. Because of Zamzam, because of the blessing of Zamzam. It has nutrients in it, it has things in it that sustain you and survive. SubhanAllah. Amazing. I always think these pigeons, they don't have to go far. SubhanAllah, Allah brings the food to them by the people. SubhanAllah. It's amazing, amazing.
One of the other great things about Mecca is, it's a sanctuary. So we're not even allowed to scare the pigeon with, just a slight footstep more,
SubhanAllah.
SubhanAllah.
Amazing. SubhanAllah. Amazing.
And to think, subhanAllah, even before we came here in the life of this world, we were all once upon a time gathered في عالم الأرواح, in the world of the souls.
Exactly
In
right.
the precincts of Arafah.
Exactly right.
When our mother and father came down.
Sa. In our initial creation.
Yes.
Yes.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unpacked us.
Sa.
وإذ أخذ ربك من بني آدم من ظهورهم ذريتهم وأشهدهم على أنفسهم ألست بربكم قالوا بلى. And call to mind when your Lord took from the backs of the children of Adam, their progeny, and made them witnesses against themselves, am I not your Lord?
The Tawheed.
Nay, certainly you are.
The Tawheed. That is, this is the innate quality that's put in every soul.
So we're all now going back to Arafah to renew the covenant.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
And to renew our promise to Allah.
MashaAllah.
Allah make it easy for all of us.
آمين اللهم آمين. آمين اللهم آمين.
All the way to the major jamara. Why do we have sughra, wusta, kubra? Because our sins that shaitan induces are, we have minor sins, we have major sins, and we have sins in between. So symbolically, we want to distance ourselves from all of them. But the first day, we go all the way to distance ourselves from shaitan, instigating major sins. So we say, no, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And then after that, we go and discover our place in this universe. Where? Around the Kaaba. Because everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created, everything, has a common pattern from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. Everything. You will find the small electron goes around the larger nucleus. The small atom goes around the center of the larger molecule. The small red blood cells and white blood cells go around the center, the heart, which is bigger. The smaller moon goes around or does tawaf around the bigger earth. The small earth goes and makes tawaf around the bigger sun. The small solar system goes and makes tawaf around the bigger center of 7 galaxies. Until we get to no space. Space is gone because space is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Time is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is not bound by space or time. So there's no space. And that's why in preparation for Hajj and Tawaf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our salat instructed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to teach us to say what? To keep reminding ourselves that yes, small goes around big, small goes around big, small. But when it comes to us, we've been reminded, Allahu Akbar. We are the small and Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, not in size. There's no space here. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you too will be honored by going in the pattern of creation of doing tawaf, because everything does tawaf. But you cannot make tawaf around the Akbar. You will make tawaf around the first house established for the worship of the Akbar. So we go and discover ourselves when we make tawaf, and then we ask ourselves, why do we put the Kaaba on the left instead of, isn't right? This is the Kaaba. So why shouldn't we go this way? Because go to everything that makes tawaf, everything. It does it in a counterclockwise fashion. Everything. Subhanallah. We do that.
Very interesting perspective of
So this is Hajj. For people who say that you people go and it's all idolatrous, it's all, say, Subhanallah, nothing can be more meaningful. All Tawheed. All Tawheed. All Tawheed. All of it. And then, when we
Throwing Jamrat al-Aqaba, making the Tawaf al-Ifadah. But then everything that we've attained, we now need to maintain.
Yes.
very true.
And then we go to the Sa'i and we think of Hajar.
Exactly right.
Alayhi salam, going between Safa and Marwa 7 times. And I always say, when you get to that stage, your legs are like jelly, But you have to make the effort to complete the journey. And I think this is so important with regards to maintaining all that we've gained on the Hajj. أَلَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى وَأَنَّ سَعْيَهُ سَوْفَ يُرَى. That mankind will not attain except that which they make effort for. I mean, couldn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have given her Zamzam without her walking
Exactly
between
right.
Safa and Marwa? No, but he wanted her to make the effort.
And also to give her honor, the great honor
Yes.
of us practicing this sunnah,
Yes.
this practice
Yeah.
of the wife of one of the greatest messengers of Allah.
Yes.
You know, and when I do it, even myself think, I'm a man who's physically able and fit, and I struggle to do that sometimes, especially when I'm tired coming from like Hajj and so forth. SubhanAllah. The greatest is woman physically, the greatest in terms of her belief, her obedience to Allah, her dedication, just greatness upon
reliance.
greatness upon greatness upon greatness. The honor.
Well, remember when he left her there,
Subhanallah.
and she was tugging at his throat and saying, Allahu amaraka biha. Did Allah tell you to do this?
Yes.
To leave me and my son
In the middle of
this
nowhere.
middle of nowhere with no food and drink?
Nothing, no
Yeah.
plants, no trees.
Subhanallah. So he said, Naam, yes. She said, إِذَنْ لَنْ يُضَيِّعَنَا. In that case, he will not forsake us. Look at the tawakkul. Allah.
And that's a really good reminder. You finish all that, you finish with the understanding of tawakkul.
I must excuse myself.
Okay.
I've got another talk to give, inshallah.
Okay,
Okay.
check it in.
We love you for the sake of Allah.
بارك الله فيك سيدنا.
We love you for the sake of Allah.
بارك الله فيك. شكرا شيخ.
شكرا. الله يسعدك الله فيك. شكرا. All the best, inshallah.
Yeah. See you. السلام عليكم. Should we sit down?
Alhamdulillah, we finished first.
Yeah, finish. Okay. I want to take a picture of this drone here.
You like
It's-
that?
Yeah, I like it so much. هذا كويس.
You know, I wish I could stay and, you know, inshallah, hope we can meet again, but I have to,
12 o'clock.
what is that?
We can sit with you till 12
Yes, jazakallah khair. So inshallah, let's ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring us again, and with the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, let us make the dua. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. صدق الله العظيم. جزاكم
I'll lead
الله
you on,
خير.
inshallah. I'll
جزاكم
lead you
الله
on.
خير.
Jazakallah khairan. Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother. Inshallah, we will see you. Okay. جزاكم الله خير. Okay, أخي. Okay, brother Noor. We will remember each other, inshallah. جزاكم الله خير, أخي. جزاكم الله خير. جزاكم الله خير. جزاكم الله خير, أخي. Okay. بارك الله فيكم. بارك الله فيكم. Okay. Okay, حبيبي. Okay, inshallah, we'll be in touch. Okay.
For another project.
Okay, sure. Yes. We will see you, inshallah. Yes.
Diri will come back and inform us, I think. Huh? Alhamdulillah. And yourself? Assalamu alaikum. I feel shy to sit here because every time the sheikh comes, it's
But you are a guest. You can sit here. You can sit there.
Allah al-Musta'an. Maybe someone
You don't want
else.
your eyes to burn.
The hot seat is dangerous.
It's dangerous, eh?
That's it. Yeah.
That's the hot seat over there.
Are you
But
sure?
maybe you should sit there, sheikh, and recite some Quran for us.
Yes.
Quran.
He's got a sweet melody. Very sweet melody.
One thing I'm not good at is my voice. My voice is not very pleasant. I like to hear voice. I haven't heard your voice before. Recite something.
He
Actually,
recited Surah Al-Kahf.
sometimes
Really
it
nice.
depends on
Fajr,
practice.
Surah Balad, anything.
Sit here, sheikh. In the middle.
No. Allah shall bless you for that, surely. Mashallah.
Is it? Even if it's short, just a few
Come
ayat.
on.
Just something easy.
One ayah. آية الدين. آية الدين. آية الدين. آية الدين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا تداينتم بدين.
The long one. No. To whatever is easy for you.
Yes. So? Yes. I'll come soon.
Guys, a bunch of messages came through
Yes, I'm just right now.
on the group from Facebook and different social media websites. Feedback and comments from people.
What did they say?
My phone's about to
Can we check?
My phone's about to turn off.
I need to get my
Is your phone?
Battery's finished.
battery.
My battery's finished.
Let me grab mine quickly.
On the way, battery's finished.
But, you see,
Okay. I was reading comments from social media.
Abdullah?
Question and answer.
Abdullah? Yeah. He was about to recite some surah.
Yes, he was right after we read this.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
جزاك الله خير.
جزاك الله خير.
Everyone have questions?
I have.
We'll go one by one, read the comments, huh?
I just need to get onto.
Fine?
What did he say?
What's the topic we're talking
We're just reading comments from
Did you say
people.
it's on Facebook?
No, on the group.
Which group?
Call of Ibrahim.
The call of Abraham, yeah.
Call of Ibrahim.
Yes. This person.
Is it Facebook?
Yeah, taking pictures. This person is Kibira Lucky. Says, rest in peace, mother. May Allah have mercy on you and grant you Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Ameen. Inshallah, she'll get Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah. Another brother, Nawaz Khan, said, O Allah, have mercy on our parents, mother and father, and grant them Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Ameen, inshallah. Check the next one.
My phone is too outdated.
This is another person called Tijani.
Are you reading the
Suleiman.
Facebook messages?
Yes.
Okay.
He said, O Allah, bless my deluxe mum, same way she nursed me when I was young. Ameen. Another person that make dua for, these people make dua for their parents, I don't understand. May Allah reward my mum with Al-Jannatul Firdaus for her sacrifices to bring me up. Ameen.
Ameen.
Next person is Umar Abu Bakr.
Okay.
Says, O Allah, bless my mum with more fruitful years and grant her the highest levels of Jannah.
Ameen.
We know that it's very important for us to respect our parents, make dua for our parents.
Yes.
One thing we can do for our parents after they pass away is make dua for them.
Actually, that's true.
Make charity on their behalf.
Yes.
We can make dua for them before they
Yes,
pass
but I'm
away
saying
and
that
continue.
before they pass away, you can do a lot for them.
Yes.
You can help them, you can serve them, you can do a lot.
Okay.
But after they pass away, you can do one of three things. Make charity on their behalf,
Okay.
make dua for them, and perform Hajj or Umrah on their behalf.
Okay. Let me also ask this question. If you have non-Muslim parents and they pass away, can you make dua for them?
No.
You cannot do that.
You cannot make dua for them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, ما كان Prophet his uncle passed away. He came to his uncle when his uncle on his deathbed. He said, "Oh, uncle, say la ilaha illallah. There's no deity worthy of worship except Allah.
Okay.
So that I can intercede for you in hereafter." With his uncle, Abu Talib, were Abu Jahl and Abdullah bin Abi Umayyah.
Okay.
They said, "Oh, Abu Talib, are you going to go away from the path of Abdul Muttalib, his father?"
Okay.
They kept on insisting until he said, "I am on the path of Abdul Muttalib."
Okay.
So he didn't become Muslim.
Yeah. Okay.
So he didn't become Muslim.
Okay.
So Prophet ﷺ said, "I will make repentance for you as long as Allah does not forbid me from doing that."
Okay.
So, one second. So the ayah came down.
So
It
simply,
wasn't for the Prophet or the believers to make repentance for the disbelievers after they knew, they found out that they are people from the people of hellfire.
okay.
So if your parents die as non-believers, you can't do anything for them.
Okay.
As long as they're still alive, you can make dua for them, that they guided, and try, inshallah, Allah will guide them.
Okay.
What you saying?
No, I was going to read.
Yes, read another comment.
One related comment someone made on
Okay.
the Facebook group. I found very short and but very interesting. Let's change our sweet words to practice.
Inshallah, very nice.
SubhanAllah, very good comment by Dia Jawhar.
That would be good to be a model for your life.
I mean, we say lots of things, but we should actually be doing
like,
more
just like,
and not speaking so much.
I think ultimately, I'm sorry to cut in there. I think that ultimately that is the danger of our society as we stand now. A lot of the time we spend a lot of time absorbing information. Processing information, and we put it out as well. So in terms of speaking about things and having these conversations. But at the end of the day, as the doctor who spoke, and he spoke extremely well for that short time that we had him, that at the end of the day, it boils down to amal. That whatever it is that we speak about, whatever it is that we've learned, whatever it is that we already know, it's for us to put into practice. And once we put that into practice, whether it is with our societal dealings, or whether it is our dealings with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I think that from that is true success for us. So even if you know a little bit less, and you speak about a little bit less, but you put into practice all of it, it's a lot more beneficial than if you know a lot more and speak about a lot more
and you
don't do anything about it.
In fact,
that's true.
If you don't work by what you know, your knowledge will harm you in the hereafter.
That is so true.
It will harm you. You'll be
Because you've got
punished
to answer
because
for it.
you knew this. Why didn't you work? Why didn't you make da'wah? Why didn't you apply what you knew?
Exactly. So the more you know, it's a burden upon your shoulders.
But this is not an excuse for you not to learn.
Exactly.
Someone might say, okay, then I'll sit back.
Exactly.
I don't learn nothing, and I'm not accountable.
So
you're accountable for not learning what you must learn.
Yes.
And when you learn, you're accountable for implementing what you know.
Not put into practice.
So in short, it's a process of amal from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
Amal to learn, amal to practice upon what you learn.
What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the ayah? وَعَبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيكَ الْيَقِينُ. Worship your Lord until death, certainty, death comes upon you.
Yes.
So our whole life we have to worship. And learning, in fact, is a form of worship.
Yes.
One of the highest forms of worship.
It is something that we spoke about on the lunch table as well.
Talking about this.
Being part of Hajj and being part of certain groupings during Hajj, and we have this discussion that there are various forms of ibadah, like the tilawah of the Quran, salah, various things, and we always, it's a challenge to balance your time as to how much time you're going to spend on this ibadah, how much time you're going to spend on rest, so you can do more ibadah. And
knowledge helps you to decide. You have to have knowledge to decide what time to put into which act of worship.
That's true. I mean, if you know
which one's better?
You understand your context, you understand your need, you understand the rank of each act.
Yes.
And what is more appropriate to do when, what is your responsibility, as opposed to what you want.
Yes.
When it's sort of more in the context of having sort of these types of discussions.
Yes.
And in many groupings that come from various countries, they do have spiritual guides that come with them. We have programs, we have question and answer sessions. And the question is, do I spend my time doing, let's just say, as we understand it, ibadah, the concept of ibadah, you know, your salah, the basics. Or should we spend our time in these programs, or should we ditch the programs and spend time in so-called as we understand ibadah? But as we spoke about, learning is an ibadah itself, and also it improves upon your ibadah.
From the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that He made ibadah so wide, and so many different things are types of ibadah. Because different people are different. Maybe I have the patience to sit maybe 5-10 hours praying or reading. Someone else might not be able to do this. They might like, for example, editing videos. So they will make da'wah videos, and that's a form of ibadah.
Okay.
Someone else might like giving out charity.
Yes, yes.
Different abilities are different.
Yes.
They're all types of ibadah. As long as you have the right intention, you get rewarded for it. That's from the mercy of Allah. Imagine if there's only, you could only pray for ibadah.
Because
It'd
it's,
be very
it's a
hard.
certain personality type.
Imagine if there's one type of ibadah. Let's say prayer is the only type of ibadah. It would be very difficult to worship Allah all the time.
Yes.
Like this, you can worship Allah all the time. Everything you do is a form of worship. Any other comments?
And then let me also put in something small. Like for we new Muslims like this, sometimes some people just convert into Islam and they just stay like that, do not learn. You have a responsibility at least to learn the Quran, learn Islam, to be able to preach to others. It's not just about you converting into Islam and that's all. You just go to sleep, you do your salah. That's not all. We have a responsibility to preach to the non-believers or the lost people so that they will actually understand Islam. Definitely you marry and you give birth to children. And definitely you have to be a role model to your children. So if you don't understand the true concept of Islam, you don't know the actual, principles that is embedded into Islam, and you will not be able to give your children a proper, bring them in a proper way in Islam. So it's very good for all of us to also learn. We as new Muslims, I think it's very important to seek knowledge. To be able to,
even for new Muslims,
yes,
even we are also being born Muslims,
yes.
even we are to know each and everything, every principle of Islam.
Yes.
We need to know, and we will every time we have to try our best to take the good things everywhere we have get from, through media, through people, through anywhere. We have some good things, some good thoughts regarding Islam. We have to mention that these things are mentioned in Islam, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam do the things. We will take, and after we're taking the thing, and we laid this is related to the hadith and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we will implement to give this knowledge to other people. Because the Islam basic is that we take the knowledge and give the knowledge to other people who not know about these things. This is the basic. We need to learn each and every principle of Islam. This is important for every Muslim. Every Muslim.
And let me also use my life as an example. When I actually discovered Islam as a true religion, I knew I have a responsibility to, give my message out. So I went to the FM stations, I taught people listening to me, we went public, we organized public forum, I talked. I even made video CDs, and I made them available to, many people, so that at least when they listen to my story, they actually know that Islam is actually the religion everybody must, embrace. So I think it's another form of ibadah, but that is not enough. I need to improve, and I need to do more things for, to fight, jihad.
To the best of your knowledge, ability, context. And everyone has a different place and different tools.
As long as you
responding to those much ni'mah, blessings with shukr, saying to Allah every second. It's difficult, but we say much alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, every day, alhamdulillah, much alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Tries to say it very much. Even if we will do it every second, it will be not enough. Even if we do it every second, it will be not enough. طيب تحاول تجلس هكذا أنا حتى it will be clear. I'm sorry about the first.
When do you start?
No, inshallah, try to make it more better than the first time.
Well, you gotta make sure your microphone is working.
Well, I went to the guy. He's working. Okay. But this is the problem. One of the if you go to him, ask him, Brother Tariq, you hear him speak well, or you speak well? The next sitting 1 hour, then say it didn't work out. Something.
It is.
Yeah, I thought we did something, and then the end, and it's like you have built something very tough, and in the end, say.
No, but I was here listening to you in the control, and it would be able, it was possible to hear you, but there was some interference or something, like it was not clear.
to try to how you call it? Yellow. And someone making it sound very high. How you call it? Yelling. I will yell. It's so much better. The old type of doing it with the microphone in your hand.
Microphone. It's more. It's like you can make sure that it's working or not.
Can I see this?
Sure. We were talking about the 13th one.
Again?
13 hadith of Imam Nawawi. It's not the first hadith of Nawawi because Nawawi was a scholar.
Hmm.
Nawawi was a scholar, but he, I said of all the hadiths very much of Prophet ﷺ, he collected all, I said it 14 hadiths, 14.
40.
Break up more than that.
Louder. We all should, I think.
I think that we'll make it very short.
Your voice is okay, I think.
طيب, we start with the issue, inshallah. Same way, they don't have 1, 2, 3, we will end 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, because they're going back and forth, so we could just pick up where we left off.
Well, he told me do it from the beginning. The Yemeni guy told me do it from the beginning, so it will be good this time. Okay.
I think actually you're already on.
Sorry?
You're already on.
What?
Continue.
We start from the beginning. I think.
Yeah.
But there's no stop though. Like it's always.
Begin and then if we end.
Okay.
طيب, we start. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. ونصلي ونسلم على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين. أما بعد, brothers and sisters, we want to talk today about a very how we need to change society and how the Muslims need to embrace the end result of the ibadah. What should we be once we do these acts of worship? What should it lead to? And Allah says Allah will not change the condition of our condition of people until they change what is inside themselves. And so the Islamic forms of worship, not the indirect ibadah, the things we think are ibadah, praying and fasting and Hajj and these things. It should change what's inside of us.
That's true. Yes.
On a fundamental level. And that will result in us being transformational in our own situation. And one by one, small pieces of transformation connect, form transforming communities. And the whole ummah.
And I also think, yes, like, you know, in the age that we live in, it's a very instantaneous age that we live in. So we see problems around in the Muslim world and issues that we face. And we're always complaining about the state of the Muslim Ummah. And we get despondent. How do we fix it? And there's problems this way, that way, economically, politically, whatever it is. There are problems all over the place. And I think it goes to what the doctor said earlier on, that you've got to have the patience to understand it. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself has said that you've got to change yourself first, you've got to start with unit number 1, and then you change yourself, and then you can change your family around you. That's a family unit that has now changed, and then maybe the extended family, and then the community, and then it sort of increases.
That's actually the real process from the, like we were speaking earlier, from the bottom up.
It's got to be the bottom up.
Instead of some amazing solution that we just
we're waiting for some,
on,
yes.
And then suddenly we think it's right again. We need to change ourselves and guide our families and those close to us. And then if we succeed in that, it spreads outwards, and that small changes connect with others. Like some of the ulama before were saying, the Prophet ﷺ, he wasn't sent except to perfect the best character
And that akhlaq, that we need to get out of all this ibadah, the character that stands out in a crazy world, so to speak.
Yes.
People are like, how come this guy is like this? Everyone's running that way, and he's calm, he's standing there. He's not diving in like everyone else into every kind of thing. He controls himself, treats us in a good manner. He's different, some of it's strange, but you can admire.
But there's an attraction.
Yes. I might want to be like him in some way, or like her. And then people, they start inquiring about, he's a Muslim. And start inquiring about what does Islam make him behave this way or appear in this manner. And that was, I think, one of the ways that the Sahaba, when they traveled, also influenced.
It was by character. It was by character.
That they met and interacted with. They were exemplary characters. May Allah be pleased with him. So we need to change ourselves.
To change ourselves.
To be those.
But despite that, you see,
It's necessary to change ourselves first, then we have to give the teaching of the other people to change their lifestyle.
Because I mean, you to tell other people, do this, do that, don't do this.
And even we do
and
this
we
also.
are repeating these things ourselves. It's kind of doesn't...
No, because then you leave yourself open to contradictions.
Yes.
It's not that you need to become a saint before you can call somebody towards your deen. Yes, exactly. But that must be your effort. And like you're talking about the calmness that a Muslim person who is very close to his deen, which you can see among some of our people, some of the ordinary people, and some of the shuyukh, you'll see a very common trait is that calm nature, and I think it's very attractive. I'm just again speaking from the perspective of a Muslim in a non-Muslim world, a non-Muslim country.
Yes.
That everybody, whether you're Muslim or non-Muslim, everybody is a very crazy world, very fast-paced, and generally, even if you look at the economy worldwide, it's a very tough time right now. So everybody is on a general level of stress, and everybody is looking for some kind of direction, some kind of calmness, something to keep them centered,
stabilized,
something stable. Exactly. So the solution that we already have on a plate is that connection with Allah. We have that. And we know that everything, good or bad, comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and whatever comes is best for us.
Assalamu alaikum.
Some things, especially for our prayers, our way of talking of the people, especially for non-Muslims. So I have one the Dawah center in Riyadh. I see there I am doing the prayer, Maghrib prayer. After Maghrib prayer, there is 2 Filipino guys who have newly to Islam and joined Islam that day.
Oh, mashallah.
So Sheikh is going to take Shahada from them. And Sheikh, before taking Shahada, Sheikh asked them, what is the most impressive thing you learned to, you are ready to join the Islam?
That attracted you to Islam.
Yes. So the guy asked him, I am very impressed of the Muslim because every day I am playing here basketball. I see, here is the adhan there. So all the people leave their work, go to and prepare themselves as a wuzu. Wuzu is newly asked them, the Filipino guy training them, this one the wuzu and this one the thing, this one. So prepare the wuzu and then go to the masjid and put their shoes outside the masjid and go inside. And all of them, one person standing the front line and all the people standing behind them and the salah completely. After that they make prayer, dua, everything. I'm very impressed that the Muslims are it's a good and very faithful religion. That all people that Allah called them, they leave everything, close every work and go to directly to masjid and pray the prayer. This is most impressive thing I am to join the Islam right now.
Wow.
So these things we have to make role model to us from our side.
Yes.
Then we have to able to give this speech to everyone and ask to them, this is the Islam and this is the way of Islam. How do we, yes please. So Islam not a tough religion. Islam is a very quiet religion.
Are you sure it's not tough?
Religion of peace.
Okay, that's good.
So, as Brother Ismail joined Islam, he tell his story.
Yes.
Very fabulous. And like this one, Brother
Alhaji
Ibrahim, he write a book also.
Idol for me.
Yeah, he write
Actually,
a book.
when I converted, he's one of my role models because I went to him. He's waiting for books.
Ghana.
Also from Ghana.
Yes.
A
former
very
Jehovah's
renowned
Witnesses.
evangelist of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Former Jehovah's Witness, Allahu Akbar.
Yes.
I won't lie to you, one of my good friends
Yes.
is a Jehovah's Witness. And I know that for him to convert would probably be like Moses splitting the sea again.
So, like I was saying, do you think Islam is difficult to practice? Because I quite remember back in Ghana, one guy came to a masjid that he actually wanted to become a Muslim. So he took the Shahada. Actually, for that first week he was coming, we were doing everything together, all the prayers, he's been coming. Then the subsequent week, 2 weeks' time, you've not been seeing the guy is not coming, we trace him, we don't get him. So one day I was just walking somewhere and then I just met him. And then I say, hey, friend, why have you not been coming to masjid? Why? Then he started putting his hand on his head. He didn't know what to say. He just opened his mouth and said, all Muslims will go to heaven. I said, why? That is very difficult. Because if he imagines, you have to manage your time. Because if you're somebody who like wealth, you desire, things that are in the world, you cannot actually, you have to fight against your soul. He likes sleeping a lot. Just to wake up and come and do Fajr is very difficult. There are some things Islam actually forbids.
It's not only
those things are being polished to be beautiful in the world. So if you don't fight against those things, you find Islam very difficult. And actually, the reason why I've also been able to actually, be happy in Islam is I took the Salat as a gift from Allah. If you take it as a burden, then actually it will be difficult to you. Yeah. But when you take it as a gift, that it is not everybody that had this opportunity, it's only you that Allah had mercy on you that He gave you this salat, then you'll be happy doing salat. So Alhamdulillah. Islam is so beautiful.
As Brother Tahir was saying, those brothers who came to embrace Islam and they were asked of what attracted them to accept Islam. The fact is that the beauty of Islam, it manifests itself in every aspect of Islamic activities.
Yes.
The beautiness of Islam is manifested in every aspect of Islamic activities. They were motivated or attracted by the way Muslims respond to the call of prayers, that is azan, by leaving their business, perform wudu, and then attend to the call of their creator. According to Brother Tahir, that is what attracted those brothers to accept Islam.
You have to realize them.
That
you
is
have to realize them.
You see? And besides that, look at these very activities that we have all, or this very call, let me say, this very call of Abraham, that we have all responded at this time of the year. Look at the beautiness of it. People from all angles. You are from South Africa, my brother is from Pakistan, from Ghana, he's from South Africa. Look, we have all assembled here. And we are going to see the greatest of the assembly from tomorrow going.
Yes,
Inshallah.
It's strange that even though, it's not an easy gathering.
Yeah,
like you're not going to be sitting on couches like this and have air conditioning and stuff. So you're going to be hot, you're going to be in crowds, you may not easily find the luxuries of the normal gatherings. There's going to be some struggle.
That is it.
But people are so eager to get into that struggle.
Yes.
And they are almost overexcited.
That is it.
And they have this not anxiety, but a positive drive, eagerness, something pulling them like a magnet.
Beautiful.
Towards this.
See, Brother Nuru, as you are saying, look at the struggle we are going to pass through, especially on Sunday evening from Mina to Muzdalifah.
Yes, from Arafat to Muzdalifah.
From Arafat to Muzdalifah, thank you. And then from Muzdalifah the next dawn to Jamrat.
Yes.
Then before you continue to haram for your tawaf, indeed struggling. But if you sit down and comprehend on the spiritual benefit of it, my brother, you will finish it. You will finish the activities today, and the next day you will wish it is another Hajj season. The next day, who has ever come to Hajj and will not like to come again? See? So when you become a Muslim or when you accept Islam, you have to comprehend the spiritual benefit of it, and then also seeing that it's a great opportunity that Allah has given to you. You see, it's a great opportunity that Allah has given to you, and you are among the millions who are now closer to their Creator, who can interact with your Creator with that immediate. I've always been stressing on that point. You now communicate to your Creator with that immediator. You see, unlike in those days, we were made to believe that we can't approach our Creator unless we have somebody between us and our Creator.
Something that we spoke about earlier on.
You see, which I was there saying that if you are a father and your children cannot approach you direct for their needs, then what kind of father are you?
You're not a good father.
What kind of father are you? This is how God was. We were made to see God as that kind of, a father, a being. Very good. I like the word. You see, so Islam, when you accept Islam and you contemplate on the spiritual benefit of it, you might not see any activities of the religion as difficult to be performed. Rather, you rather see the beauty of it. So it's unfortunate. Those are brothers, I think we need to approach them. Those are brothers you are talking about in Ghana that they came and then you were not seeing them anymore. You see, we also have a responsibility.
Yes, it's true.
It's sometimes, I think, brother, you were saying something. Most of the time, we preach to the people, but unless mercy, they accept Islam and then we leave them. That is not enough. The fact that the person has mentioned the kalima, that should not be the end of our duty towards that person. See? So it behoves on us to do a follow-up. Then we will help them to build our faith, and by so doing, we are also building our faith, uplifting our faith. So we still have a lot to do after through our activities. Allah has brought somebody to Islam.
I see the Saudi, especially in our center, I told you before, when any people like is a Christian, is a Hinduism or any religion, when they accept the Islam, they not leave us alone. They give us the place for residences, and at least 30 days they offer him. If you are flexible to stay here and learn more about Islam, so we give you for 1 month food, residency, each and everything for your necessity of life. So they give them and teach them in 1 month. After that, when then 1 month is enough for them to learn the Islam.
Beautiful.
After this, they will ask them, okay, now you go to your place, and if you want something help for us, you can join anytime to us. They give us their numbers, WhatsApp, even the links, everything. This is the way. We not let them away, okay, you recite the Islam, okay, no problem, now you can go.
That is actually worse than, in my view, it's worse than just leaving a person and not giving him down. Because then he'll come in and he says, that's faith. Because as we who are Muslim now, are we not tested every day? So think of the person, the closer you get to Allah, the more you get tested. Now think of this person who has left shaitan behind. He's now come to Allah. Is he not going to get tested very immediately? Like, now we leave him. This is the time when you're going to hold his hand and take him out of the fire. Take him out of the fire, because that's where he's stuck there. So you've got to be there for him. You know, so
I think we shouldn't see this only as a activity that we should do. Someone spoke to someone, he liked the message and accepted Islam, and we should give him some things for some short time and give him some information. Even if we teach him, which is good, we should do that. But that new Muslim is our new brother. or to the sisters, and the sisters should take this as the opportunity, or the new Muslim sisters as well. That is your sister. And to make a bond with that person, because many of us were in this situation and other people did this with us. And many of us that are born Muslims, we've had people, Muslims, brothers, family, with us all our lives to encourage us continuously. So someone that is new, this is a new brother in Islam that needs to be with us in everything, in gatherings, in fun, in relaxation, in to be made to feel like I'm part of this family now. It's not like these people will give me a few things in the beginning and then I still need to be left alone after some time. So I think we should change our focus to having a lifelong relationship with that new Muslim person, and
should be.
And
not put an end to it at any time.
Like you treat your children.
Like we treat our children when we have time the final examination.
What's this?
1 month prior or 2 months prior, we are going to sit here. Sit here and read this one. This book, this book, this book, this book, you have to read.
Yes,
and
yes,
you should be understand what is this.
By now you
have
should
to
know.
qualify your final exams. So this is for new Muslim as the exam. So we are the teachers of them. So we have to be with them for a month or for 2 months to know them how this is this book and this is the Islamic, this is Quran, this is Hadith, this is thing. When he have the good idea and better.
I'm very sorry to interrupt you, Sheikh Tahir.
Are we changing our focus a bit?
Yeah, I received something from the production crew.
MashaAllah. Oh, that's an amazing thing.
Is that the envelope?
This is an envelope, yes. What do you guys think it is?
Should we guess?
Yeah, guess.
I think
it's not food, right?
It can never be food. If this were to be food, it will not be enough to satisfy because they have this.
I'll tell you, I'm a lawyer, and when you see a letter like that, you start sweating. Start sweating. Very cryptic.
Before the year, when someone have got the telegraph, they are crying. Oh, they're crying. Maybe there's bad news inside. But we hope, inshallah, the good news inside.
As you open it now, it's astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah.
Let's all take a guess. I think it's a treasure map.
A treasure map?
Yeah, we're going to have to go find something.
But what do you think is inside?
I can't guess.
You can't guess.
You can't guess. Okay,
I think it's some instructions because maybe we're doing something wrong.
It says, tell the guy from South Africa to go home. No, just joking.
There's two of us. There's two of us.
Both of you.
Related to the further discussions or next steps of the Hajj or like these things.
Hajj related, what do you think?
Maybe I think it contains a topic they would like us to, discuss. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, so it's not food, that's for sure.
Yeah, food.
Disappointment.
In a paper?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed.
Okay.
Okay.
It's completely in Arabic.
And English, don't worry. It's private, it's not for you to see. So rude.
Already disclose it.
Yeah, so what it is, guys, is it seems like it's a trivia game. Okay, it's a bunch of questions that I'll ask you guys and
Wait a minute, why do you get to ask the questions?
Can't you see, he's like
Why
the
not
talk
you
show
have the
host.
maybe because I'm the tallest. I don't know.
He's the talk show host.
That's right.
Yeah,
But currently is that he was
so it's definitely a game. Let's have everyone come here, please. We could have.
We should have a neutral person.
Yeah, we need more people. Abu Abdullah, do you mind please calling
All the people here.
everyone? And I saw Mikhail somewhere.
So you should have some prizes or only the
Yes, there is a prize, guys. There is a prize. There is a prize.
the next year Hajj and everything like that?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Another ticket for Hajj next year.
No, he said it. Maybe it's Hajj. It's not Hajj. It's not.
Just for guess.
Huh?
Maybe for next year Hajj in advance.
No.
Alhamdulillah.
There is there's a prize.
Become like Hajar al-Aswad.
Where's everyone else? Where's Abdurrahim? Abdurrahim's coming?
Yeah, they're coming.
Mikhail?
They're coming, inshallah.
That guy is on WhatsApp.
They're coming, inshallah.
518.
Perfect, perfect. Let's have everyone come out here.
What's happening now? What's this session about?
I received something from the production crew.
Oh, good.
Okay.
What's that?
It's a trivia game.
Oh, good.
So
I believe you have
Is there a prize?
completely participation of this making
Is
this
there-
question.
Yeah, is there a prize at the end of it?
You make this
Big
prize.
prize? Did he?
yes, there's a prize.
Big prize?
Yes, there's a
A big prize?
There's a prize.
I saw the prize earlier. It's a.
Ready?
Like go
I think we can say it's big.
It's unique?
It is unique today.
That's good. A
It's
unique
unique today.
prize. Mashallah, mashallah.
Just give us a
So I was
clue of the
asking,
prize.
is it another ticket for next year Hajj inshallah?
Could be.
I was waiting for you guys. Okay.
Alhamdulillah for that.
Where's everyone else? Where are the guys? Nuri?
Yeah.
Noor?
They're coming, inshallah. Yeah, they're
You
coming.
called
They're
them?
coming. They're coming,
Okay, it doesn't
inshallah.
look like they're coming.
Let us begin. Dairy,
Yes.
go. Tfaddal. Let's begin, inshallah.
No, I don't want to, explain the rules twice.
Yeah,
So I think it's better we just wait.
Wait for him?
Yeah.
Okay, let me help look for them.
Yeah, can you please call them, please?
Okay, let me call them.
What have you guys been discussing the last few hours? On stage?
Mikhail.
Discussing
Mikhail,
about
we're waiting for you.
Weakness of Islam and the problems that new
Don't rush.
brothers and
Yeah,
sisters.
good. What were some of the problems that you focused on?
Yes, it was sarcasm.
Some-
Yes, it was.
We've realized that most of the time when we do give
I
them
received this from the
message,
production crew.
Yes.
I'll explain it in a
it's like
second.
as soon as they mention the kalima, we leave them on their own.
That's not good.
That is not good.
Abandonment.
That is it.
Yeah.
We abandon them, and
Yeah.
that makes some of them backslide.
Did you talk about a solution?
Have a seat.
We are
Solution
yet
to
to
that
tackle.
I'm very sorry to cut you guys off. It's just basically I received this from the production crew and they said everyone has to come.
The Dawah Center that has been working with, they have
It's getting hot in here.
a program design.
It's getting hot here. Right?
They are able to how
It is
to
very
innovate
cold.
for at least 1 month.
very cold.
Give them education.
Mashallah.
and other
We'll continue with this discussion while you're waiting for the people to come.
Yeah, you guys can
This
continue.
discussion was
2,
about
4, 6,
helping
8,
new Muslims,
9.
reverts,
Okay, perfect.
when they come to Islam, how do we assist them? And he was talking about how to program. How long does the program go for?
That's right. For how long do you...
We are Dawah Center.
Mashallah. But how long does that program go? Let's say, for example, one of the brothers becomes a Muslim. How long are you with them in this program?
Depend of this new Muslim.
Yes.
We offer
Ismail.
1 month, 2 months.
Ismail.
Excellent.
With his accommodation, food, each and everything.
Excellent. And that's because they're coming from usually a different situation. Maybe they're leaving their home. Maybe they're in a different environment. That's good, mashallah. And what have you seen as the results of that program?
It's very good results because whoever joined the Islam there, I see them, they are regularly pray 5 times.
Mashallah.
And they participate in each and every
All right,
program
guys.
in the Dawah Center.
Mashallah. That's
And
excellent.
Dawah Center manage many programs to set with them, like the questions, they give them the paper, this question regarding this book, also provide the book. You have to read this book.
The material,
Yes,
have a program,
yes,
education program,
everything is there.
food, maintenance.
All right, guys.
Excellent. We'll pass over to Diri.
Perfect. Jazakallah khair. All right, guys, we're going to play a trivia game. Okay, I'm sure everyone here has played a trivia game before. There's a prize as well. Okay. There's a prize as well.
This is a Hajj Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
What's the prize?
Yeah, something like that.
The prize is a
The prize is a
secret.
mystery. A mystery
And
prize.
it's not a card. no.
It's a mystery
very
prize.
bad prize.
He said, Tariq, he said it's a unique mystery prize.
It's
Maybe
unique.
if you
Unique
take it
and it's
after the Hajj, when you
mysterious.
go back to your country.
Whatever.
But in order to help me with this game, I need 2 people to be part of a panel to help me judge. So could I please
Oh yeah,
have
I'll
Abdullah?
come, okay. I'm going to stay up there. Can I sit here?
And
We'll grab some
You
chairs.
have to join. You
Panel
have to
judge.
join.
You have to join. You have to join him.
Not participate, huh?
How was it participating?
no, I
Okay,
this
Mr.
So
And,
indirect, you are denying doctor from
and
the...
you come.
yes.
Y'all grab it.
You have to be part of it.
So you don't want... Derek?
Yes.
Yes, you are denying us the opportunity to get the prizes.
Sorry?
You will not get the prize.
Okay.
You will not get the prize.
I'm sorry, you will not.
You will not.
But you'll get edged, inshallah.
Yeah, that's more important.
Yes, more important.
No.
It's a very expensive currency, like we mentioned last night.
Okay, guys. Let me make something. This guy is a guest. Why don't you make him part of the panel? Yeah, so that it will balance.
No, I chose these two gentlemen for a reason.
Okay.
For a reason. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, I have questions here. Okay. I'm gonna ask one question to 4 people. Okay. So I want 4 people to maybe stand up. We got maybe the first 4. Okay. The first 4. Can you guys stand up? Yeah.
Oh, that is
not you. Not you.
Okay.
Mikhail and what's your name? I forgot your name. Juan. Juan. There's Juan in Spanish? Yeah. Juan. I thought that was only Arabic and other languages. Juan. Good.
Why will make it even?
No, we'll do 4. We'll do 4.
And then 4 and one missing.
It's okay. He'll do the next. Don't worry.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I hope so.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna ask this trivia question. Okay. When I ask this question, only you guys answer. You guys, please be silent. Okay. And the first, if one person answers, you remain standing, and the people who don't answer,
sit down.
Sit down. People who don't answer, or the people who answer last. So let's say only Mikhail answers, the rest of you are out, and Mikhail goes to the next round.
Okay.
Or if 3 of you say it at the same time, and one person says it maybe late,
Which is the first one?
Yeah, so the first one, or first 2, or the first 2.
Do we press a bell or something to say that I'm going to...
No, see, exactly. So you're going to shout it out, and I have these 2 judges who are going to help me determine who said that exactly. Okay? Are the instructions clear?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I have to stretch for this. Okay. It's a difficult task. All right. These are very simple questions.
Bismillah.
Yeah, say Bismillah. Okay.
Can we use Google?
These are simple questions. All right, guys. Here we go. What are the pillars of Hajj?
3 pillars.
First hand up.
No. Okay, say it.
Okay.
No, together, Mikhail, he's going to beat you. Say it.
Say it.
Ihram,
Tawaf, and
Arafah.
Arafah.
Is
going for completion?
Khalas.
First.
So, was that 3 he said? He said 3?
I said all 3.
No, there's one missing.
It's 4.
No, but he said 5.
Ihram,
You say
Arafah, and pelting the Jamarat.
Yes.
No.
That's not...
No, it's wajib.
Okay, yeah, good.
It's 3, it's 3, not 4.
No, there's 4. There is 4.
Ihram, Tawaf, Arafah, and stoning.
Nia?
No.
Ihram, Tawaf, Arafah.
Mikat.
Shaving your hair.
No.
Shaving your head.
No.
Bismillah ar-Rahman.
Yes,
He just said only one.
He only said
No, he said the 3, then he paused, and he said
Thierry,
Are you a judge, sir?
Thank you very much.
We want a hint like that as well, eh?
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Okay, if it takes time.
Brother Smile.
Cheating.
Okay.
Don't forget that you are not among them. So
Okay. Then let's all keep quiet. Okay, let's keep quiet.
Thank you very much, Mickey. If you can move this way,
Okay.
the 3 of you. I don't want to say loser's corner, but the less fortunate corner.
All 4.
I've been there.
Okay, if we can have you 4 stand up, please.
Yeah.
All in white. The guys in white. Yes.
But why?
The men in white. Yeah, directions. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys, you know what's probably better if you 3 could move to the table over there. That's probably better.
Oh, to get out, huh?
Yeah.
we're out now. It's that bad. Okay.
Walk of shame.
Okay, so
The walk of shame.
Okay, so you have to call up the answer.
That was quick. We're off the show.
Be ready.
you're fired. Okay.
You're just lucky.
Guys, silence. Just because you won, don't get arrogant. Okay? Be humble. No, we need to listen carefully.
Yes.
Okay? Because the answer's easy, everyone's going to say it fast.
Yeah.
So you guys need to concentrate.
I'm watching.
Okay? Ready?
Don't talk.
Okay. What are the 3 types of Hajj?
التمتع إفراد قران. لا I said at the same time. You were watching him the whole time.
Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry. No. I said at the same time.
Rematch.
The judges have ruled. I am terribly sorry. Ibrahim, walk of shame. Thank you.
Why do you listen to me?
Have a seat.
We said they came together.
So what do we do?
So what do we do now?
Sit down.
They both won at the same time?
Now we're going to have
we both
let's have a KE. Just those two. Yeah, we have a lot of questions. Okay. Stand up. Let's stand up.
And then? No. You want me bad, huh?
I have to proceed.
What does Zamzam mean?
Zamzam? Healing water.
What does it mean linguistically? What does the word mean?
Small.
What do you say?
It should come down. Small. This. Not stop. It should reduce. Small. Flow slowly. Small. Zamzam.
Next question. I don't know. That was the next one.
I'm here.
I didn't understand the answer.
Zamzam, actually the Zamzam means stop. Yani ठहर जा उर्दू mean ठहर जा in stop.
Okay.
Flowing outside, not come outside.
How many times did the Prophet ﷺ perform Hajj?
One.
No.
First. Please go there.
Please join the men in white. Perfect.
Some people.
So you think we distribute the prize, no problem?
No, there can be only one.
Okay.
Oh.
We asked 4 questions so far, right? Or 3? Yeah, 4 questions. Good.
Some people believe I didn't earn my position. They say I cheated.
No, you ask single question.
All right, all 4 of you stand up, please.
How many choose you?
Don't do a simple question like how many Hajj are. Come on.
It's out there. Yes. No. If we could have. Okay, no, but we need you as a judge. Yeah, we need you as a judge.
This is the final round?
Yes, this is the final match. Yeah.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay, guys, just give Abu Abdullah one minute. He's going to grab the prize. Listen, Abu Abdullah, in your pocket, please, okay? I need you to hide it, okay? Because I don't want him getting too excited.
Cool.
Same rules apply.
No, you have to choose at least 3. Huh? At least 3 you have to choose. Only one eliminate.
We'll see. We have...
because Brother Abdullah and Brother Abu Abdullah, you also disqualified. They are sitting there.
Okay.
And you are also, as a host, you are also disqualified.
No, I win automatically as a host.
How you win?
I have the answers.
You have answers only in your heart and in your mind.
In my hand, that's where they are.
No, nothing else.
In his hand.
You cannot state this answer directly.
Exactly. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so he has the prize. Okay.
Who is the winner?
It's clearly not a car, right? Clearly not a car.
It could be the keys to a car.
Exactly. It could be.
You don't know. You don't know.
All right. Next question.
Can sit or stand?
No, stand.
All of them?
Is a rule
All
of
4.
game.
Do 2-2.
2-2. Okay, 2-2.
Okay,
good.
2-2.
Okay.
2-2.
Me and this guy.
Yeah, okay. The coloured and the white. The coloured and the white.
Okay, men in colors. Okay, good. What is better, to shave your head or trim?
Shave.
Okay.
But you not ask completely after Umrah? No, what is not completely asking is Umrah or Hajj? What is this? No. It's a normal line. It's a normal line.
Why are you answering?
He's trying hard to change.
It's a normal line. It's only one way tight.
Walk of shame. Walk of
You're
shame.
sure?
Walk of shame.
Oh, this is wrong. Of course.
This is why don't look at me. Sorry?
You're right, but this is the word context, inshallah.
You too.
Inshallah, ruin akhirah, inshallah.
Okay. Okay. I'll do this one.
Good.
Are the contestants ready?
You ready?
Okay. When do the pilgrims leave Arafat?
After.
Oh.
After Isha.
After Maghrib Azan.
Yes. The final round. Stand up, come forward. This is the final round. That's it. Stop.
Please, guys. Don't.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm gonna be like that. You know, the match is there.
Okay, inshallah. The last, final question. The culmination of all this struggle of learning.
Okay.
Choose.
Is there one missing here?
Let me see. Yes, there is.
Oh no.
Oh,
one second.
No, there are three.
No, this is correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's great.
right. Exactly. Good.
All right, guys.
Ask us, we are ready.
Yes.
I was literally just about to, like, the word was coming out and you stopped me.
You ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
it seems. Yeah.
What are the months of Hajj?
Shawwal, Dhul Qiddah, Dhul Hijjah.
Yes.
Who was it?
Mikhail, I got it. He finished the last one. He said Hajj before he said Dhul Hijjah.
No, he said the 10th of Dhul Hijjah.
Let's do it again. It's a toss.
I was tired. Okay. Give me that pen, please.
Yeah. He said it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah, good.
Okay, let's go and see.
What is said when throwing the pebbles at Jamarat?
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Congratulations.
Stand back over there. We're going to present it to you.
Let me present it.
All right, what do we got?
Okay, Abu Abdullah wants to present it.
Maybe we struggled here as judges. I think we have the honor, the honor of presenting.
Yes.
In the budget that's left, this program,
The budget.
they managed to invest a great sum into the prize for this great endeavor to learn and seek knowledge. Mikhail, we present to you, Al-Huda presents to you a mobile phone.
A mobile phone.
Inshallah, a brick phone. A brick phone. Okay. A big phone.
And please read for the viewers the battery life on the phone. The battery life.
Read it.
2 months.
2 months. where can you find a phone like that? Where can you find a phone like that? That's a momentum.
You know what?
Even if you don't use it, it's good as a
weapon,
as a weight for your books and your paperwork. You can throw it if you want to.
Is there something inside?
Yeah, there is. It's a real phone.
The thing is, it's not a smartphone, it's a dumb phone, right? That's why.
This is like a momentum, more than a phone itself.
Don't break it. Yeah. Don't break it.
Have a look. It's all there. It's real.
Perfect. It's a real phone. It takes 2 SIM cards, so when you go to New York, when you're in Saudi.
Right.
It's mug proof as well. You can't get mug. They won't steal it from you.
Perfect. Congratulations.
Come back, please. Come
Smile for the camera.
Jazakallah khairan.
All right, perfect. Let's have a seat, guys. We have one more game if we have time.
Thank you.
What time is it?
Thank you.
You have to give not the finalist.
We got some time. All right.
Are we done?
Perfect.
Can the
Guys,
judges?
just give me, have a seat. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Congratulations, Mikhail. You did well. You won the arm wrestling competition and you won the phone as well.
Yeah, I mean,
the reigning champion.
I do what I can.
Phone, no problem.
It's a kashef. You know kashef?
Next time you have to organize eating competition.
It looks like state of the art.
Asli.
Yeah. It's a treasure. Mashallah.
Made in where? China?
I mean, most of them are. It doesn't say. Maybe that's a sign that it is. But whatever gets the job done. I'm a simple man anyway.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, you don't like social media.
That's why they
No,
choose this simple phone for you.
Maybe one of you guys would just throw it away or something.
You've been this game.
All right, guys. Thank you for that incredible game. The next thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to play a game called 21 Questions. Have you heard of that game before? No?
No. 21 questions.
It's called 21 Questions.
That's quite specific.
The way we're going to play it is I'm going to think of a person.
Okay, a person.
Any person.
Okay.
Living, dead, past,
Historical,
present.
contemporary, anything.
Any
in the
person.
context of Hajj or just a world?
Any person.
Okay.
Okay? And what we'll do is we'll start with Noor, and he'll ask a question. Okay? Maybe he'll ask the person's gender.
The aim is to narrow it down to find out to the person
until somebody guesses it. And
if it goes to 21, it's like hangman. We've
no,
lost.
maximum 21 questions.
After that, we've lost.
After that, you've lost.
Yeah,
Can
okay.
anyone guess who it is at any point?
Yes.
Okay.
They just shout out the answer.
So not the person who's asking the question?
Correct.
And if you guess wrong, you're still in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just keep on guessing all the time.
Exactly.
The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Am I right?
I didn't even think of a person yet.
Yeah, what is this? You've come without a person?
Let me...
Now the price is the same as big this one?
Sorry?
Price is the same.
No prize now. The budget's finished. The budget's finished. All you've got now is ajr.
Okay. Then let's play.
Okay,
But that's, that's more.
Let me think of a person. Let me think of a person, okay.
Don't think of yourself.
All right, I got a person. Okay,
Ibrahim alayhi salam.
No. Okay, do you guys want to add the rule? If you guess wrong, you're out?
Nah.
Yeah, let's add that.
He is a winner.
Okay.
All right, that rule is in, guys. So if you guess wrong, you're out.
Okay, is the person a man?
Okay, we'll start with you. Okay, I'll keep tally, I guess.
Yeah, is the person a man?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he alive or she?
Alive or dead?
It's yes or no question. Only yes or no questions.
Okay.
Is he alive? Yes.
Is he among us?
In this world.
Man, yes.
Okay. Is he wearing a thobe?
Sorry?
Is he a black man?
Is he wearing a thobe?
Yes.
Yes-ish.
Yes.
What did you ask?
Is he wearing a thobe?
Yeah.
No.
Wait. Why ask the question? No, it's not your turn. It's
Oh, there's turns?
Yeah. It's making
It has to be
I didn't
turns?
know that was turns either.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
It's Brother Mikhail.
You're out.
You're out. Go.
Out?
Yeah.
Is English his mother tongue?
No.
Okay.
Is he a born Muslim?
No.
Yes. You had a question?
Yes, what's his ethnicity?
No, it's yes or no,
No,
question.
yes or no question.
Yes or no.
Is he Pakistani?
Yes.
No.
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
Abbas. This guy.
Abbas.
Tariq is out. You're right. It is not Abbas. So, who got that right, Nuri?
No, is it that two Pakistanis?
His turn now. His turn to be up front.
It's your turn.
Your turn to be up in front. Your turn to be up in front.
No, you're out, but it's okay.
How do I count?
So
The page.
No, they're just on your phone.
Does anybody have a pen?
No.
I'll count for you.
I'm going to forget.
I'll count for you.
That's right.
You took my pen still?
That's advantage.
It's probably in my pocket.
خلاص, don't worry, inshallah. We'll count. Go, تفضل. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be anything.
A person.
Has to be a person?
Person.
Okay.
And we'll start with Mikhail, okay? But think of a person first.
Okay. I have the person.
Okay?
Is that person alive?
No.
All right. Is how do you know they're Muslim? Anyways, is it a man?
It's a man.
It's a man. Okay, it's a man that's dead.
He passed away.
Yes or no questions. Yeah.
Okay. He died in last 10 years?
Did he die in the last 10 years?
No.
No.
Is he from South Africa?
Definitely not.
You're out. You're
No,
out.
no, no.
Yeah. That was a
Is
question.
he
No,
from?
that's-
Oh, no, that's
Is
yes or no
he
question.
from?
No,
Is
no. He's not
Is he
guessing.
the prophet?
No,
No,
he's
it's
from
South
South
Africa.
Oh,
Is-
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
He's not from South Africa.
No, definitely not.
Accepting Islam 13 years before.
He's dead.
He died more than 10 years ago.
He died more
He
than
died more than 10 years ago. How many people do you know who accepted Islam
That
13
doesn't
years
narrow it
ago?
down. That doesn't narrow it down. That's like, okay, hundreds of millions now.
Ask another question.
Yeah. Is he from the Salaf?
You married with a Muslim woman after that's other region, other country woman.
Do you marry a woman? Do you marry a woman from a different background?
I don't think so. I don't know, actually.
Okay.
That makes it even worse.
All right, one more time, then you're out on principle.
absolutely, absolutely.
One more time, then you're out on principle.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Is he a black man?
No.
He's not a black man.
From one of the Anbiya? No.
Is he a daya?
Daya.
Preacher?
Yes.
He's a preacher who died recently.
No.
Died more than 10 years ago.
More than 10 years? It's still
But
recent.
no.
It could have been 1,000 years ago. It could have been
From 10 years to...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is he from one of the Sahaba?
Good question.
Yes.
Good question. Good.
He is.
Good.
Is he...
No.
This is the 10th question. This is the 10th question.
Make it very...
Specific.
To cut it down to...
How can you categorize a Sahaba?
Asking a question about the location of where they were born.
Don't ask me.
He's out.
No, he's being asked.
I'm out. What are you talking about?
Do you know where the Sahaba were born? Each one of them?
That's a bad question.
I mean, that's a good question. What are you even talking about?
You should get up for that question.
Migrate from Mecca.
Was he old when he died?
Was he old when he died?
You don't know when
He was, I think, not very, very old, but he was a fair age.
Is it Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu
Yes.
anhu? Thank you very much.
It's your turn. Go on.
I was just about to get to that. You just beat me.
It's your turn.
Your shot.
You want
Nice.
I think of a person and then we'll say Abu Abdullah.
Okay.
Got a person in your head?
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, male or female?
Male.
No. Yes or no question. Yes or no
so
question.
was he a male?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you could have started with female.
Sorry.
And that would have cost us 2 points.
Is that person a female? Okay, go.
Anyways.
Yeah. Phone.
Yes.
Is he a Muslim?
Yes.
Walaikum assalam.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. شيخنا.
I'm Zira.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
Afghanistan originally, but from Australia.
From Australia.
Let him sit in the middle. Let him sit in the middle.
From Afghanistan originally. From Australia.
Have a seat or something. Next time we can.
No, we'll give salam to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, Sheikh. Salam alaikum. What's your name? Noor, mashallah. Light. Salam alaikum.
Abu Abdullah.
Abu Abdullah. MashaAllah. Ahlan wa sahlan. From
Australia.
All of you are from Australia?
No, South Africa, Australia, Spain, Ghana, South Africa, Ghana, Pakistan.
No representation for England.
Alhamdulillah.
No representation from England. MashaAllah, from you. Okay, salam. No, or maybe after Brexit you don't want any kind of presentation. MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khair.
Have a seat over here.
MashaAllah, you sit. Now are we live?
We are live. We've been live.
So I have to be careful not
you can't make fun of people.
Not to misbehave.
You can't.
So I have to sit properly and all
Exactly.
Like, Bismillah. If it is live, then I have to be careful.
Sheikh,
I didn't change my thobe, so...
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Please.
You mean the smell?
Inshallah.
The camera's not that
People will
sensitive.
see me with...
No,
the camera is not
that sensitive.
zoomed in.
Not that sensitive.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
And all of this discussion is live.
Yes, everything. Even when we eat, this is a reality TV show. You know Big Brother?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
Akhi.
no. Big Akhi.
No. يعني we don't want that to
copy.
Copy.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is better.
No, let us think out of the box, and have our own ideas.
So everything's recorded.
Let's start with in order, and then you finish up to everybody.
Up to Abu Abdullah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Introduce myself?
Yeah. You said that you are from Australia.
Australia, from Melbourne.
Melbourne, mashallah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Spain.
Ikhwan from Spain. MashaAllah. It seems that Ikhwan is a common name in Spain.
Very common. Most common.
Carlos Ikhwan. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. That's Ibrahim from Ghana. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ibrahim, MashaAllah.
Fahim from South Africa.
Fahim from South Africa. MashaAllah.
Deary from Canada.
Deary from Canada. Yes. Ahlan ya
Allah
Deary from Canada.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
Ismail from Ghana.
MashaAllah, Ismail.
Tahir Mahmood from Pakistan.
MashaAllah. Pakistan or Pakistan?
Pakistan.
With a B.
ما أردو قلته.
Sorry?
يعني هو فاهم. أنا قلت له أنا لا أتحدث الأردية. This is the only word that or the only statement that I speak.
It's enough.
In Urdu, just to say that I don't speak Urdu. Yes.
Muhammad Abbas from Pakistan.
MashaAllah. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Tariq from Holland.
From Holland?
Holland.
MashaAllah.
Yeah,
Holland is a very lovely place.
Like a rainbow, huh? Like a rainbow.
Yeah.
No, I like Holland.
Dark rainbow.
Where about from Holland?
Close to Amsterdam.
What's the name of the city?
You have heard about Wateringen? This is the name of it. It's close to La Haye. La Haye, the biggest mosque inside it.
Yeah, I know Holland in and out.
In and
What
out.
is the name of the city?
The city from?
Wateringen.
Watering, okay.
It's close
Jam
to
de Hague.
La Haye, Den Haag. Yeah.
Jam de Hague, yeah.
Yes.
Jam de Hague. It's called the Hague in English.
Den Haag, yes.
Right. And
I'm
Ustad.
Zirak from Australia,
Yeah,
like I said.
he said from Australia, then I told him off. Why you need to say that I'm originally from Afghanistan and then from Australia? خلاص say that
Australia.
From Australia.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
Sheikh?
أهلا وسهلا.
كيف حال
يا الله
شيخ؟
جل وعلا be pleased with you all.
آمين آمين.
Say اللهم صل على رسول الله
اللهم صل
because today is
وسلم
Jum'ah. We need to make a lot of salam على رسول الله.
Sheikh, if you could just introduce yourself to the brothers that don't know you. I mean,
And the viewers. And the
Alhamdulillah,
viewers as well.
Yeah, Sheikh, I am a big celebrity.
Yeah, mashallah. I need your autograph. Can you sign my book?
Yes.
And my water.
Not free.
You're gonna charge me for your signature.
I-
Wow.
This is a good sheikh. I like the sheikh.
Because now, you know, big shuyukh, big celebrities,
Because
they use first class to
Yes,
travel.
yes.
Yeah. They ask charities. Charities are collecting £1, €1, and
Commission.
then the big sheikh, some big sheikhs,
Commission.
they ask for first class tickets. Yeah. So big celebrities, you have to give them their.
It's a big business, Sheikh. Being a Sheikh today is a big business.
Sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
So Insha, Sheikh, tell the viewers about yourself.
Yeah.
Some people might not know you, they've never seen you before, and want to know about you and your background.
Yeah, my name is Haytham Al-Haddad. To my brothers and sisters, I don't know where the camera is, but anyway.
Everywhere, just
There's
talk
one, two,
everywhere.
Just
Just talk
5, 6, 7.
This
I have
round
to be
one, the
careful
round
now.
ones.
7,
I have to be
8. Look, 8.
Even
Even 8, yeah.
There's one behind us.
Let me
Only one place.
see. Let me. Are we allowed to
Swear?
No, swear. No. Are we allowed to say some jokes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's
I
halal,
told you I
Sheikh.
like the sheikh because you started with jokes.
Yeah. One time, Sheikh Arifi was coming to the UK, and I had a lecture somewhere far, and then I got delayed, and he's coming to a place I supposed to receive him. So what I did, I could not reach to my home in order to change my clothes, yeah, and then to go to that place in order to receive him. So I called my wife. I told her, please, okay, I cannot come home now. Can you please send a new thobe and a taqiyya, yeah, because my clothes are a bit, okay, dirty from that journey, and meet me in that location. Yeah, so she said yes. She sent the worst thobe I have. And the worst taqiyya I have. Wallahi, now so astaghfirullah. Now if my wife see this,
You should have made it more specific. You should have made it
no, but
specific.
that was not her mistake.
Yeah, you should say, make it the best thobe and the best
Wallahi,
takiyah.
Yeah, I have a beautiful wife.
Alhamdulillah.
May Allah bless her.
And see, now if there is an Arab person who is watching us, and they say, what the Sheikh said, أنا عندي زوجة جميلة.
صحيح, you're right.
Yeah, they will write me off.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
because this is the issue of the translation. Because if you translate it literally, as if you are, يعني,
Tell me about your wife.
Yeah, speak that your wife is pretty, because they will translate beautiful as what?
Jameel.
Pretty.
It's a language.
Exactly. While in English-speaking people, when you say
Character.
that you have exactly
Character.
a beautiful wife, you are talking about her character, akhlaq, etc. So that has to be very careful. Sometimes it can be misleading.
Both ways.
And very problematic.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why when they translate some of our sermons in Arabic,
Exactly right.
yeah, the media will attack us
The
because
wrong
they
way. Take it out of context.
Yes, exactly. That's the point. They don't look at the context. Anyway, what was the point?
Introduce yourself.
Ah, yes, yeah.
My name is-
Yeah, no, let me complete the
Story.
joke first.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
so
worst thobe,
she
the worst
sent
hat.
the worst thobe, the worst taqiyya. So I remember of course I need I need to be relaxed in the thobe because I'm going to give lectures and the thobe. I said every time I say Allah yahdiki type to my wife that she sent the worst thobe. It was a bit tight, and the taqiyya was torn
At the back.
from the back. So if you put it like this, if you put it like this. Anyway, I put it like this, and alhamdulillah, now it's not visible. And a brother, I don't know why, he managed to take a photo of me and the sheikh from the side. And he put it somewhere, I don't know, on Facebook. I said, Wallahi, I don't know how many taqiyya I have at home. Yeah. They will think that
مسكين
the
شيخ.
sheikh is miskin.
غفر الله له.
But this is also part of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala making us humble.
صحيح.
Sometimes
تواضع.
something happens, we put down, and it's maybe for our own good too. Sometimes you know. We become humble. We don't want to
Exactly.
be. But we put down.
Yeah, you are right. And subhanallah, this is, you know, if I digress a little bit.
تفضل شيخ.
Yeah. Are you the manager of this?
No.
So I am speaking to you.
I don't know.
He's the talk show host in Boston.
He's the e-piece man. He's the e-piece man. He's got the
I
e-piece.
receive orders from here.
Ah,
That's why.
Okay. Subconsciously, I felt that you have a status.
جزاك الله خير. الله يبارك فيك. الله يبارك فيك. شكرا.
So, yeah, what was the point? I forgot. Yeah.
عريفي?
No.
Oh, you finished خلاص? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with عريفي though?
I was talking about that I was not ready with the thobe, and there are cameras that will film us from every single
angle.
corner.
Yeah.
No,
So I don't know, Allah, maybe
It's not really. No, that's good. It's good.
It's not.
It's
No,
good,
I'm with you, but what does عريفي have to do with that though?
Yeah, because I want to put a context for the discussion for the story. Allah yahdik. But then Arif is a big celebrity, so if I mention his name,
You get more
everyone
points.
will everyone
Yeah,
will
you're right,
listen.
you're right, you're
But
right.
if I say I was going this and
That's
that,
true. You're right. Yeah. MashaAllah. أحسن شيء. Exactly. You're right.
yeah. So we were talking about tawada. That's why, subhanallah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was, a simple, organic person. Yeah, and he كان ينهى عن التكلف. Takalluf, pretending something that you don't know.
Trying too hard.
That you don't have. Okay? Just be simple. Subhanallah, the Prophet ﷺ, he came one time, طيب, I'm just rephrasing.
Yes.
Yeah, the scenes. So he came, Salaam alaikum, alaikum salam. Aisha, what kind of food we have today? Wallah, we did not have food. No food today? No food today. طيب, okay, I'm fasting.
Simple life.
Simple. If any of us, I go to my wife, darling, what do we have today? Well, darling, I did not cook. What?
Why didn't you tell me?
What?
We could have grocery
So
shopping.
I will not eat today.
Yeah.
I will not eat today. Wallah, darling,
You're divorced.
use some excuses.
Or go get pizza, or go get something else.
Yeah.
Nothing about fasting is an option. SubhanAllah.
And by the way, as we are discussing, because the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are the most precious days. Yeah. So one of the very good deeds that we can do, is fasting. Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, fasting one day in these first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah is like, in the first days, 8 days, is like fasting 1,000 days.
SubhanAllah.
And fasting the day of Arafah is as if you fasted for 10,000 days.
SubhanAllah.
SubhanAllah.
Is this also for those that are attending the Hajj?
Yeah. By the way, as we are discussing this, just a brother just asked me now, about fasting the day of Arafah for a person who is doing Hajj. Yeah. طبعا what is known yeah, is that no, don't fast. Yeah, don't fast on the day of Arafah for the Hajj, the person who is doing Hajj. And you will be shocked to know that many scholars said, no, you can't fast. If fasting on the day of Arafah does not stop you
from completing your rituals,
doing your ibadah and dhikr. Yeah?
If you're very strong.
Exactly. Yeah? They said that. Okay, and this is, I don't remember exactly which madhab, but some schools, original schools of thought, have agreed to this.
The same issue when you're traveling. Some
Yes, Allah yarda alayk. What's your beautiful name, Akhi, from
Tariq, beautiful Sheikh.
Yes, Tariq.
Yes.
Yes, ya Tariq, ya Habibi.
Habibakallah.
This is absolutely true.
Yes.
And by the way, as we are talking about this, my dear brothers and sisters, first to you, wallahi nasiha. Akhi, in terms of ibadah, yeah, we should rush into the ibadah. We should not act as if we want any excuse not to do the ibadah. Yeah? Traveling, okay, don't fast. No. Okay, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam in hadith Abdullah ibn Rawaha, ما كان منا صائم إلا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعبد الله ibn Rawaha. In one time, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam was traveling and it was hot, and he was with Abdullah ibn Rawaha, the only people who were fasting. Tawus, one of the early, the second generation, yeah, the Tabi'een, he used to fast Ashura in Safar. They told him, you fast in Safar while you are traveling? He said, yes. They said, but Ramadan, Allah Jalla wa Ala says, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا وَعَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. Yeah? If you are on a journey or sick, then you can make it up later. He said, that is Ramadan. But Ashura, if you miss it,
you can't make it up.
You miss it.
You miss it.
Yeah? So, what I want to say is that let us make the ibadah something easy that goes in our blood. Yeah? You came home last night, you have eaten a lot. Yeah? Today, khalas, fast. It is Saturday, as far as it is not Friday. Even if it is Friday, you fasted yesterday, Thursday, just fast. Right? Same thing. I مثلا traveled in the airport, just waiting, maybe reading Quran, maybe got bored. Stand up, pray 2 rak'ah. Pray 2 rak'ah. Yeah? You don't need to think much about the ibadah, yeah, and restrict yourself, and we will miss so many opportunities if we make the ibadah heavy on our hearts.
Like you said, getting to the habit of making ibadah part of your everyday life.
Exactly.
The habit, the good habits. Yeah.
And the righteous person, my dear brothers, we have no sisters, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah on anyway, not that, okay, now they will quote it. And they will say, oh, he said we have no sisters, alhamdulillah.
The feminists.
Yeah, the feminists, yeah. Then they will get us into trouble. Right? We don't mean, they have to put it in context. Right? The sisters are watching, mashallah. My dear brothers and sisters, to the viewers, everyone, right? Just let the ibadah be something, as the Sheikh said, as our Sheikh Abu Abdullah said, something organic, right?
Natural.
Don't fall asleep.
Yeah. I'm with you.
No, you fell asleep. I heard you snoring.
I did.
He likes listening with his eyes closed.
He did. Yeah.
He likes listening with his eyes closed.
He's focusing. Sheikh, I have a question. You mentioned not having the ability to make up Arafah, as it only comes once in the year. You know, there's another hadith that says...
That was Ashura.
Ashura, sorry.
For record.
Sorry, Ashura, sorry.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a hadith that mentions that إذا مرض العبد أو سافر
نعم.
كتب لهما
أحسنت من العمل ما كان يعمل صحيحا مقيما.
What about the women, for example? Let's say her cycle has come and she's not able to fast Ashura. Once her cycle is finished, can she then fast
Wallahi,
Ashura?
mashallah, the one who appointed you as the host.
I'm not the host, we're all the same level.
Host, boss, chief editor.
يعني والله he has done the right job, mashallah.
الله يبارك فيك. الله يبارك فيك.
But يعني to a certain limit.
What did I do wrong?
Right. So what was the question? Just
the question that he was asking, his question or another question?
No, his question.
His question was the women who are menstruating and they wanted to fast Ashura.
Yes.
Arafah.
Yeah.
Can they fast Arafah out of the time of the day of Arafah?
Yeah. Subhanallah. This is wallahi, yani this deen, ya brothers, okay? Anyone can just
This is
move
live,
like this.
Sheikh. We're living here. Like, this is live. Bathing,
Live.
maybe.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
This is what
we have to drink. We go and eat something sometimes.
لا drink يعني drink حلال يعني.
مويه بس مويه وشاي خلاص.
Because in the English context.
Drink means خلاص. In this place in Ramadan as Muslims خلاص. True, very true. You want to get some water.
Otherwise they will say in the TV they drink.
In Mecca, subhanallah. In Mecca.
They will get us into trouble.
Okay.
Barakallah.
Barakallah fikum. You went to get some water.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, yes.
Be very specific, like the thobe and the hat.
Exactly.
Be specific.
Be specific.
We can't just be general.
طيب. So, yeah. Wallahi, subhanallah, this deen, if you think about it, is a miracle. Everything in this deen is a miracle. Wallahi, is a miracle. Is يعني amazing. يعني socially, politically, economically, from every aspect. طيب. جزاك الله خير. So, the issue of women, you know, especially, you know, we have this can I use this? Can I do this?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, it will not be embarrassing.
No. I'll do it too if you like. I'll do it too.
I do it when I become so excited. Yeah.
Mashallah. I'm doing it too. Look.
No, seriously, no. This issue, you know, feminism in the West is a big problem.
Definitely.
It's a huge problem. Why? Feminism, for me, is a sign for what? It's a sign of inferiority complex.
That's right. They feel weak, you're saying?
No, because feminism, what does it mean? It means how they presented that. Forget about the historical background, the philosophical issue about it. No, feminism, they feel that they have to be like men. So, men, for example, men, they work as mechanics.
Yes.
The first shock for me when I went to live in the UK was a lady, the first maybe second month, third month, I saw a lady working as a mechanic. And wallahi, I felt sorry for her.
Especially coming from the background that you have.
Exactly, I was living in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
So now I am introducing myself in an organic way.
Yes.
Mixing. Yeah. So, she had burns here and there, and this
tear, cuts,
and oil. I said, subhanallah, is this what they want? Is this what they want? That was. And wallahi, she was miskina, carrying the wheel and putting the wheel onto that.
Subhanallah.
That doesn't suit her. Anyway, so the feminism, men, are working as mechanics, women have to work as mechanics. They don't talk about this. They say, yes, men, they have, they become presidents, they become ministers. We have to do the same thing. Men are going to the Olympics, participating. We have to do that.
No differentiation. No differentiation.
I don't. Is it allowed to say something embarrassing?
No, not really. But try.
Okay, and then we will see the impact.
Inshallah.
Very embarrassing, but this is crazy. Okay, men sometimes urinate standing. We have to do the same.
Well, that's true.
Try it.
That's true. That's what they tried to do. That's true.
Thank you.
Point.
This is crazy, right? But you told us that.
Go ahead, Ibrahim. No, but it's a good point because they're saying that whatever the one gender can do, the other should be totally entitled to do the same thing.
Exactly.
Even to the point,
it's true.
Even to the point that they go beyond it. I've even seen, you won't believe, that you said women breastfeed babies. I've seen men trying to breastfeed babies.
Okay, let us get into this point. So the issue is whatever men do, women say we have to do it because we are
equality.
Equal, because of equality. And see, if you look at it psychologically, if you dissect that, from a psychological perspective, you see, if I want to be like you, what does that mean? It means I feel that
Inferior.
you are
Superior.
superior to me.
That is it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Imitation.
Accepted the inferior.
Exactly.
Imitation is a source of flattery.
Exactly.
So they accept that first,
Exactly.
and then they try to be equal.
Yes. So
point.
internally,
Good point.
they feel what?
Very good point.
Very,
Very, very
inferior.
good point.
Not only that, they made men as the standard.
Good. Good.
So whatever men do, they are the standard. Subhanallah.
Even if it's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong. But the whole point is feminism means inferiority to men.
Yes. Being submissive and below.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You believe that you are below because you took the men as the standard, and whatever they do, because they are better than us, we have to, okay,
so that we can
like
match
them.
And the other problem is too, Sheikh Haddad, is that I think they don't see that they're created differently and they have a unique role. A unique role. Like in a business, you have a manager, you have co-manager, financier. They're not all doing the same job, but the system works.
Exactly.
The system works, it's a beautiful system.
Yeah. See, the Quran solved this.
Subhanallah.
Wallahi, in one simple statement. Yeah, in Surah An-Nisa. وَلَا تَتَمَنَّوْا مَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بِهِ بَعْضَكُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ لِلرِّجَالِ نَصِيبٌ مِّمَّا اكْتَسَبُوا وَلِلنِّسَاءِ نَصِيبٌ مِّمَّا اكْتَسَبْنَ وَاسْأَلُوا اللَّهَ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمًا. Don't wish whatever Allah Jalla wa'ala has given others.
That's right.
Don't wish. لِلرِّجَالِ نَصِيبٌ مِّمَّا اكْتَسَبُوا. For men, they have their own virtues and the qualities, and for women, they have their own virtues as well. Yeah? Allah gave men this, Allah gave women this. Yeah? You men don't wish to have what women have. Yeah? And you women don't wish what men have. But ask Allah Jalla wa Ala for His virtues. Done. Khalas.
Finished.
Which means that, okay,
don't look
you
down
have,
upon each other.
Exactly.
Don't look down upon
You're, sorry to say, you have مثلا a dark skin. I have a white skin.
Fair, yeah.
It doesn't mean that I am better than you. It doesn't mean that you are better than me.
Or that you want to tan your skin to be like him, or he wants to bleach his skin to be like you. Yeah.
خلاص done يا أخي.
Be happy with what you've got.
Exactly. You will feel what? Relaxed.
Yeah.
And you will not compete with others. Yeah? Women will not compete with men.
And you also will not have hatred. And you also will not have hatred, because if I'm competing with someone on the same thing, and that person is better than me, I have this jealousy and hatred to that person.
Yes.
And it causes tension.
Exactly. So the relationship will be what? A complementary relationship.
Yes. And not a challenged one.
Not a competition. So we say, in the lectures, I say, we complement each other rather than we compete.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And this is the way in any place, not just a family, any system of people and interaction, when everyone has their position and does their role properly, the thing works together beautifully.
Exactly.
You know, like I don't say give me the earpiece, I want the earpiece too.
Yes.
You have the earpiece.
Yeah.
So I want to take this position as sheikh. No, but it's like a different thing.
Khalas. Yeah. So the question, when they say, who is better, men, or women?
It's a bad question.
It is a wrong question to start with.
There's no answer.
What about the ayah?
And we should not.
It should not be entertained at all.
Yeah, exactly. Ya akhi. Okay. What do you mean by this is better than this?
Sorry,
go ahead.
It's like an example. I mean, saying, what's better, the semi-trailer or the motorbike? What's better?
It depends what you want to do.
Exactly right. They have a different job.
Ahsan.
You can't even compare those two
Abdullah,
things.
mashallah, Abu Abdullah.
You can't compare
What
the
do you
two.
do, Sheikh?
I'm a teacher at King Saud University in the Kulliyat Tarjuma.
MashaAllah.
And I've got a master in applied linguistics.
MashaAllah. Yeah, linguists people are normally, MashaAllah.
Sheikh, what about the verse that says الرجال قوامون على النساء?
Okay. الرجال قوامون على أنت you want to challenge this يا أستاذ.
I'm saying the feminist viewers.
الرجال قوامون على النساء. Okay. طيب. الرجال, they are, طبعا the translation might be misleading. الرجال in charge of women.
Good.
Okay. This is even if it is not a comprehensive translation, but this is the main part of the meaning.
Like the guardian.
Okay. A guardian might be misleading, but in charge.
In charge.
Okay? طيب. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with it. But then also, in the verse, doesn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say the reason why too? Because that they spend from their provisions to
We will come to that.
Yeah, okay.
We will come to that.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, and I want intellectually to challenge the premise. Because see, when they say Islam doesn't give women their rights, or Islam doesn't respect women, or women in Islam, in order for us, to challenge that or to defend ourselves, what do? We have a woman so and so, she's a scientist.
Yeah, no, this is the wrong approach. The wrong approach.
Wallahi, Abu Abdullah, أنا يعني I like him, wallahi.
You know, let him sit here if you want.
Kiss your head,
MashaAllah,
Abu Abdullah, you didn't mind. I thought that you will mind, يعني resist. Our mashayikh, when we used to, our Sheikh ibn Jibreen, I studied with Sheikh ibn Jibreen. Yeah, rahimahullah. Yeah, he wouldn't allow anyone to kiss his head. Until you gave me your head to kiss ala طول.
I'm not of that level. This is why. I'm not of this level.
Yeah, but you need to follow his
I would love to.
Otherwise, when we tell people the Prophet ﷺ was behaving like this, yeah, that was the Prophet.
No. And the other problem we have, Sheikh Haddad, is that we are exhausted. We've been doing this for a few days already. We have maybe 4 or 5 hours sleep a night.
So he can't resist. He doesn't have the energy to stop.
I'm not even thinking straight now.
You want to kiss me on the forehead? Go ahead.
I apologize. Jazakallah khair and barakallah fiqh. A beautiful point. That we should resist these things because we don't want them as a form of respect or honor. But also, I didn't want you to struggle.
Wallahi, Sheikh ibn Jibreen, although طيب rahimahullah, I studied with him for maybe 13 years. I studied with Sheikh ibn Baz also. Yeah. So Sheikh ibn Jibreen rahimahullah used to be a very humble person. Wallahi, yani unbelievable. I haven't seen a person who is more humble like.
Subhanallah.
Yeah, very, very subhanallah humble. And he would resist if someone kisses his head. He wouldn't allow anyone.
Subhanallah.
To the level that sometimes, some brothers
they force
it.
The guy
like this. Subhanallah.
Okay.
Subhanallah.
Now this is recorded.
It's a good moment for us for TV.
Everything.
It's good to watch.
This is important. This is important.
So they will just, even now, some brothers, especially if, mashallah, they are like strong,
like me, right? Like
Somalian, you are. They will just drop your head in order to kiss the head. So you give up. You give up resisting. So the Sheikh, wallahi, he was resisting.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah.
He was resisting.
This shows you the different levels. I mean, Allah raises somebody, they raise them in every way. In every way.
Yeah.
Subhanallah.
Yeah, he, where are we now? Yeah.
Just talk anyone.
لا, in Aziziyya,
yes.
In Ramadan, we used to spend long time in Mecca. Yeah? In Ramadan, you used to travel Ramadan, and spend good time in Haram. So the Sheikh used to rent in some of the hotels here, somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to provide buses from these hotels to the Haram. The Sheikh sometimes, wallahi, will get into the bus, stand up. Yeah? Everyone, they will feel embarrassed, and they will ask the Sheikh to sit.
In the car.
To give him their seat. Yeah? Wallahi, the Sheikh
refused. Subhanallah.
Wallahi, the Sheikh refused.
And if he wanted to, he could have a chauffeur-driven limousine all the way, if he wanted to.
Subhanallah.
They would give him a chauffeur-driven limousine the whole way to the Haram, and he refused that.
Subhanallah.
One time, Sheikh Jibreen, when he was another place, not in Riyadh, it was time of Salah and prayer, and he was traveling. And after he prayed, he finished Salah, he was tired. He took a nap. And then the man of the mosque, most of them are people of Hind, of India or Pakistan, good people by the way, and go to the Sheikh. He doesn't know that it's Sheikh Jibreen. Say, Salah, khalas, intaha. Please go outside. And doesn't know it's Sheikh Jibreen. He spoke with hard
way of speaking.
Yeah.
Sheikh goes outside, subhanAllah, very humble.
MashaAllah, didn't even argue or anything.
And that's everyone who has, subhanAllah.
He didn't say, you don't know me.
Yeah, he didn't say
as I did in the beginning.
I remember Sheikh Haddad, his janazah, I prayed in his janazah at Masjid Adira in Riyadh.
Yes.
And subhanAllah, I would say, out of all the janazahs I prayed, it had tranquility and harmony to the point, it was full, the masjid was full.
Yeah.
Not one mobile phone rang.
Subhanallah.
Not one. Not in janazah, but the prayer before it, which was dhuhr.
Yeah.
And after, not one mobile phone rang at all. Full. We have 10 people that's ringing all the time here.
That's true.
Allah gives that honor that it was just calm and serene, subhanAllah.
When is Maghrib, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say we have about 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to stop here, inshallah. Last, sa'a, the last hour, basically, of Jum'ah. We're going to stop, make dua.
And read Quran.
Some people are fasting as well.
People reading Quran, Surah Kahf.
The issue is, even to our viewers, subhanallah, my dear viewers, I studied with Sheikh Abdullah ibn Aqil as well, for more than 20 years. Subhanallah, among his habits was to what? To dedicate the last few minutes every single Jum'ah for dua. The Prophet ﷺ said there is an hour on the day of Jum'ah, anyone who's asking Allah Jalla wa Ala anything, Allah Jalla wa Ala will give it. So brothers, sisters, a few minutes. Today is Jum'ah. Today is among the first 10 days of the Hijjah. Yeah, maybe some of the brothers are fasting, some of the sisters are fasting.
And we're on Hajj.
So, and yes,
we're on Hajj as
and
well.
we are in Hajj, okay, but others are not. So let us get into that.
Jazakallah khairan.
Barakallah.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
So,
after Maghrib, inshallah.
Yeah. But if we go to the musalla, also is live.
It's live on camera there as well.
Everything. Doesn't matter where you go.
Even the bathroom.
This will be what? We will make dua live.
Yes.
Yes.
But this is showing off.
This is the point. This is what.
No, you don't yell the dua. You don't say, may Allah give me another wife. You don't say that out loud.
لا يا أخي بس والله this is very embarrassing now. These reality shows.
Embarrassing is the bathroom. If you go to the bathroom with the microphone on, it'll pick up. You know, this is my one. Let me get another one.
Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah.
I was hearing your voice. I thought it might be from England.
Yes.
I didn't know you're here in person.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. I can be in many places at the same time.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah feek. Barakallah feek. Right.